In this tutorial, I'll be using ChatGPT's new image generation tool, and I'll show you how to create a brand completely from scratch within just a few minutes. So I'm currently inside ChatGPT, and we are going to do some image creation from text prompts today to create a brand. So within ChatGPT, you're going to go to the search bar. The image tool is under these three dots. Click Create Image. So I have a prompt already written that I'm going to copy and paste in here. So it just put this create image, and then I'm going to paste my prompt. And my prompt says, create a logo and brand board for a wellness brand called Lunara with an elegant serif font paired with hand-drawn floral elements, soft pastel palette, includes font choices and color swatches. Let's give it to ChatGPT and see what happens. So this image generation tool, it does take a few minutes. You'll see it spinning here and thinking. You can see that the image is starting to reveal itself now, and this is already looking really good. I think it followed our prompts pretty well with a elegant serif font paired with hand-drawn floral elements. And it also gave us some font choices and a color palette here. So one thing I don't love about this floral element, I would actually like to see more of a tulip or a different kind of flower, maybe even more greenery. So let's give it another prompt and ask it to make some edits. Let's say I'd like to edit the hand-drawn floral elements to be a tulip or a greenery element. All right. So you can start to interact with ChatGPT to give edits to these images. So I'm just going to send this edit and let's see what it comes up with. So it did edit the image and it put a tulip and some greenery elements in here. I do see some things I don't like this tulip is actually attached to the word, and I don't really like that. I think I preferred it when it was detached. This now says wellness instead of wellness. But I do like the greenery element here. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to make just a few more edits. Say separate the tulip from the type in the main logo. Spell wellness correctly. And there's a big white space here. I can't remember what was there. And show the full font in the blank space. Let's see if we can get more of a finished brand. Okay, I do think this is a little bit better. The tulip is now detached. We have two logo variations. That's pretty nice. And then I guess this is kind of a brand element that we could use the word wellness with this greenery. We have a color palette and our typography. So I really like this. Let's keep going and let's push this a little bit further and see what else we can create. So I have another prompt created to create a branded product shot that includes some design elements. So it says, create a branded product shot for this brand Lunara, including a business card design, letterhead design, put the logo on a water bottle, and some other swag items in a lay flat mockup. Let's send it and see what we get. Okay, so it did give me a product shot. It gave me a business card, a water bottle, and it put the logo on some swag items. There's a few blank items that are a little confusing, like this bag is just blank, and there's a blank piece of paper in the back. So let's try to make this a little bit better. I'm going to say put the logo on the piece of paper in the back to be a letterhead design. Replace the bag with no logo with another swag item. All right, let's see what it gives us. Okay, so this one is just a little bit better. They did actually put the logo on top of this blank sheet of paper, but it's not actually aligned centered, and it's a little strange. There's also just this like piece of rope laying here, but now everything has a logo. So that actually looks really good. So I have a couple more prompts I'd like to try. So we're going to now prompt it to create a poster design for a wellness festival using bold and elegant serif typography with texture distressed paper background, our color palette, yoga zen illustrations, and florals. So let's see what kind of poster design this can come up with. This is the poster design it gave me for a wellness festival for this brand. This does not look designed at all to me. It just kind of randomly placed some weird stuff on the page. The typography isn't grouped or connected. So I'm going to ask it to try again. This doesn't look balanced or well designed. So let's give this a little more direction. So add the logo for Lunara at the bottom of the poster and put Wellness Festival large and at the top. Include some body copy and event details about this event. All right, so this poster is just a little bit better than this one. There's still a lot of problems with this. Like this whole area right here is just weird. Like the placement of the elements. Type is too large. This isn't the logo we gave it earlier, but it does have some body copy and some event details. So, you know, this looks pretty rudimentary. Here's another prompt that I want to give it. So I want it to now create a mobile app UI layout for a modern Lunara wellness app with clean serif fonts, strong grid layout, and use the Lunara brand color scheme, including logo and splash screen designs. So let's see what it gives us. All right, so here's our wellness app. And actually there's some really nice stuff in here. I love the color scheme. The typography is very nice. So it did a good job. And here's our our logo design. So I'm actually going to download these images and we're going to look at them all together and just kind of analyze them as a group. So if you hover over one of the images, you can click download and it's going to download a PNG. I'm honestly not sure if you can download other file formats. That's something I would need to look into, but we're going to download this poster. It was the better of the two. Skipping this one. Okay, we're going to download this one, product shot, and we'll download this one too. Okay, and I'm going to go to my Finder and let's find these images and look at them as a group. So overall, I mean, this really does feel like it's the beginnings of a brand. And I really think ChatGPT can really just be like a visual brainstorming partner for you. So it's just a place to test styles, you know, get some quick visuals to get your brain kind of started on a project, to mock up your branding, and to give you like typography and layout ideas. So those are some really great ways that designers can use ChatGPT. But overall, this is not bad for a starting point. Let's look at these as a group. This poster design is still pretty terrible, but I'm sure I could give it more feedback to make it better if I really wanted to. So I'm actually going to ask ChatGPT if I can download a high-res or EPS version of the logo. Let's see. Download a high-res EPS or SVG vector file of the Lunara logo. Let's just see if it'll do that for me. If I was actually making this into a brand, I would actually need an EPS or an SVG file. Oh, okay. So it says it can't actually do that in the image generation process, but let me give this prompt. So it says, would you like me to recreate the Lunara logo as an SVG file? Yes. So I'm just going to paste that. Okay. So it gave me some SVG logo code here. I don't really want the code, so I'm going to copy and paste and say a downloadable SVG file. And look, it says your downloadable SVG is ready. So let's download this and let's open this up with a vector editing program like Adobe Illustrator. So it says that there's a problem. Document uses fonts or characters which are not available in a different format than originally specified. Click OK. And let's just see what happens with this file. It didn't actually use the right fonts. And that might have been what that pop-up was, that I can't use the fonts that it downloaded. So this doesn't work really as it currently stands. This does not look like the logo design. So one other thing I could do is I could actually take this download that has the logo really large in it, bring it into Adobe Illustrator, and this is a raster image. So if I zoom way in, it's pretty pixelated. So I'm not sure how well this is going to work. I'm going to select the image. In Illustrator, you can use this function called Image Trace. It'll trace the lines in this file and create a vector image out of something. So you can find it by going to, I'm going to do a search for Image Trace. Okay, you can find it under the object menu there at the bottom. You can also find it right here in Image Trace. So you have to select the image, click Image Trace, and you can see it made a black and white version of my logo here. And it did the same for these things down here in the image. You can actually make changes to this by using this Image Trace panel. I'm going to move it to the side. I do like to use the black and white mode in this Image Trace panel. a preset would be black and white logo is probably the best one, because really we just want this to be a really clean vector in one color for now. And then you can use this slider to adjust how much detail you have in your logo. So just to zoom in a little bit more, you can see as I take this slider up, getting more and more detail. You can also see the letter forms are changing a little bit. There are some weird things happening, like some of these lines are not straight, because it's just trying to take this image and make a trace of it. And it's doing the best it can. So I'm adding as much detail back as I can here. And this is definitely not perfect, but it's good enough for right now. And what I could do is click expand up here, and that will actually outline the logo and all the elements in here. I'm really just concerned with the logo at the top right now, so I'm gonna just use my open arrow tool and delete all this other stuff here. So yeah, you can see that this is not perfect, and I don't really know if this would be usable for a logo, just because all these letter forms are a little bit wonky. My best bet is I'd probably try to find a font that is very similar to this and actually type the font out and try to recreate this for an actual logo file. We could come in and colorize this and use one of the colors that we actually created from the brand and save this file as an EPS file. So file, save as Lunara EPS. And here, I'm gonna bring this brand sheet back over and colorize it as well. So select same fill color, and I'm just gonna use the eyedropper tool here and select one of our colors. So there we go. I can now save this logo again, and it's saved in this brand color. And one last thing I thought I would just try, I'm going to test out the Canva connection here. So create a poster for this wellness brand, Lunara, for a wellness festival. Okay, and I'm actually gonna upload one of those brand images that we just made. I wonder if it'll let me, okay, it let me upload all four. So let's open those. And okay, once the files finish uploading, I'm in the Canva part of ChatGPT. I'm just gonna give it this prompt and these images and see what it can create for me as far as a Canva template or a Canva poster design. So it looks like it's thinking. So it looks like it came up with two options for me as far as the poster design goes. So here's poster number one. And I think this is really strange. These red design elements don't really connect at all. I'm not sure if these colors are even in my brand. I don't think so. You know, the one on the right definitely has more of the things we're looking for. The type is not quite right, and maybe the color scheme is off, but I love this big photo and I like the layout a lot. So if I click into this, it will actually open this design up in Canva, and we could actually create a brand guide or brand kit around our brand Lunara and apply it directly to this poster design. I'm actually not sure if this is technically a poster size. That would be something I'd have to check before finalizing a poster in Canva. But you can see I just, in about 10 to 15 minutes, I made a complete brand from start to finish. And I also made an editable, poster layout by using that Canva plugin that's within ChatGPT. So this image creation within ChatGPT is really a game changer, and it's going to change the way that people design and that designers design. I plan to use it extensively to help my designs move faster, and I see it as a big opportunity for designers to just make better work. So anyway, that is how ChatGPT's new image creation tool works and how you can create a brand from scratch from start to finish. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment below. Check out my resources and downloads at the bottom of this video, and subscribe to CryStudio for more graphic design tutorials. Thanks so much.